Would you mind showing us around?
Yeah. So, can you see in here? So, if you take a look, this used to all be overgrown. So, we've been pulling trees and everything, and kind of like Cracker Barrel, this is going to be laid out right here, and the walls are going to be broken down so the windows open up. And in essence, what you'll be able to do is people will be able to sit around, and it goes all the way around. We'll be able to sit around the outside and be able to kind of hear the celebration and the music going forth for Jesus, hear the word of God being preached. So if you want to get knee deep in it, you know, get right up on the altar and just surrender, you can. And if you're just still trying to kind of tiptoe in and learn what it's about, there'll be a place for that. So there's a campfire that we're building back here. There'll be picnic tables and so forth for families and so forth. So, you know, you could come on a Friday night type of thing, and instead of going out and getting in trouble or looking for something to do, it'll be a wholesome place to come to, again, grow closer together, grow closer to Christ, and grow closer to your family and the community. But that's the outside right here. But if we walk in, hopefully you can see me with the light.
Cool. Hold on, let me get my light on.
Can you see over here?
Yeah, there we go.
All right. So back here, it's still a work in progress, but there again, there's a pulpit. We've actually got two old pulpits, but if you can see where I'm standing right now, we're going to be building up, and this will be a stage right here where I'm standing. And then if you turn around right there, see your Pastor Jim over there. This is this whole thing, this whole grounds victory celebration. He is the shepherd of this flock. If you look right here, though, this whole thing is going to be broken down, floors concreted, stuff put in, and there'll be the benches, the seating, the lighting. But we want to keep it. We want to keep it really with its old skin. We don't want to try to make something new. We want to love it right where it is, and then just give it new life, just like we have new life in Jesus. And we really want to stick with that. But
oh, hey, Pastor Jim.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you would like to add about the barn, or maybe the history of it? Or
I'm excited about it. The history. I've only been here 6 years, and this is something that has been a vision of mine. And since Pastor Chris has came along, I'm telling you, he kept saying, "Let's build a barn," and I said, "We got a barn." And so we come back here, and we're going to renovate this thing, and it's going to be awesome. And we're going to see God move in a mighty way. We're going to see souls that are going to be saved, lives that are going to be changed in a mighty way. So I'm looking forward to it.
It's like, if you look over here, I mean, that's God. If you look over here, that's a truck, a freezer truck that's been donated, that is just filled and constantly gets filled with food to help feed here on North Jack. Behind it is a shed bread pantry. They've got ministries here that are just going out with food, all types and everything. And again, this Saturday, love to invite everybody to come out and see more about that. But between the tents over here, the fellowship hall, working with scouts, working in the community, it's just amazing that a little church with a handful of people is in a big heart. A little church with a big heart. It's just the great things that can be done, really, just by obeying, God and just staying in His will. It's amazing. This is the outside. See those two trees right there?
Ooh, hold on, let me back up.
Like an old school billboard where it's going to talk about the barn and have some lights and everything, so you can see it from the road. And we'll be able to do a nativity scene right here, which will be awesome. Actually with a barn and kind of lighten up the cross, the old wooden cross from the road, so that as people drive by, and they're building new communities here because we're right near the new Goodwill on the north side, and as they're continuing to build these communities, people will be able to drive by and look over and say, there's the wooden cross, there's the nativity scene, there's Jesus, there's the barn. I know what's going on there. It's just amazing to see what's going to happen and is happening. And we just ask everybody, man, keep us in your prayers and love to see you come out.